back one more again for the Producer Dojo podcast. How y'all doing out there? Good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you at. You're somewhere chilling, smoking, drinking, listening to this podcast, you know what I mean? This is the Producer Dojo podcast. I am Eddie Cypher, the founder of Producer Dojo and also Beat Geeks. In today's episode, it's a topic that I feel like in the producer community and shit, it's a huge topic. And the topic is free beats. Now, when I say free beats, the reason why I'm talking about free beats because I have an instrumental album coming out 1/26/24 called No Free Beats 2. Already dropped out the first No Free Beats. It's on all streaming services right now. Make sure you go check that out. But the whole concept of the No Free Beats is I was in the studio and shit. I got my home studio and I engineer sometimes from here and there. And people know that I make beats. And every time I play them, my beats, you know what I'm saying, they be like, yo, that's fire. Like, they fire. They freestyle to them. They rhyme to them. They maybe write to them. They maybe ask for them. Like, yo, say that one for me type shit. And it's like, all right, cool. And then they proceeds to be like, I ask them, like, yo, you ready to record? They like, yeah, so which beat you pulling up? Like, which beat you choosing? They like, oh, yeah, but I got a beat that I got off YouTube. And I'm like, yo, man, like, I just played, like, good 30-something joints. And you go, hit me with the YouTube joints, man, which is, at the same time, man, you got to do what you got to do. Like, if that's what you rock with, that's what you rock with, man. That's your cup of tea, fuck it. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, man, I just wasted my time playing these joints and you talking about they hot. You talking about all this and you talking about going some YouTube beats. So I just got tired of that shit and I'm like, yo, man, when motherfuckers ask me for beats, man, they ain't gonna be free. Fuck it. You gotta pay for my shit. And at the same time, I'm sitting here thinking about like, yo, I done gave out free beats to people that I believe in. I believe in their craft. I believe in their potential, but people that be bullshit in the studio, man, they gotta pay. They gotta pay, man. So I say all that to say, man, to ask the question, man, what y'all think about free beats, man? Because the producer community, man, I feel like you gotta pay the producer, but if you're an artist that the producer believe in, man, I feel like it's cool, I guess, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta pay your producer, man. You gotta pay your producer. Let me say that one more time. You gotta pay your producer. It's cool to be like, I give you one or two to see what you would do, just to see what you're about, just to see what comes of it. But at the same time, man, don't be getting in the studio knowing that I charge what I charge, and then you keep asking me to keep tossing you free beats, and then when I say, yo, I need some bread for this, or this is how much the beat costs, you talking about some YouTube joints. That shit crazy to me, man. It's like, yo, how serious do you take your craft, man? You'll be out here paying such and such for this. You know what I'm saying? You'll go out there and buy a fake ass motherfucking chain to flaunt your videos and shit. Rapping about you got money, rapping about you got this, that, and the third, man, but you can't even pay the little funky ass $30 or $50, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's all I be asking, man, because some of these beats, man, they old, so it's like, yo, I want to get something for them. And then you got some beats I got, man, and you're like, yo, you can't, I'm gonna need a, like the minimum I'm gonna charge for that bitch is like 200, is 300. And I be having people like paying that shit. So that's another reason why I'm like, yo, no free beats, man. If I got people that'll pay my price and then I give you the same deal and I try to give you a discount on top of that, man, you like, nah, I put up some YouTube shit, man. Like, that'll get you kicked the fuck out. So I feel like, man, you just come over there to get a handout, get some freebie shit. Or it's been times I didn't put the beat inside the studio deal. Like, if I'm doing the whole studio package, I toss in 2-3 beats on top of the studio time. That way you got beats. That way you got studio time. All you gotta do is fucking be here and rhyme. That's it. Pause. Niggas don't want to do that shit, man. Why? I don't know. Nah, it is like the only way I do some free beat type shit, because there is a time and a place for it. If it's on some project shit, like if we do a whole project together, then I mean, yeah, of course I gotta give you some free beats. At the same time, we gonna get paid 50-50 for the project. So yeah, it's gonna be free beats, but they gonna be tailor made to the artist though. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna just be no, rinky dink ass shit. They gonna be tailor made to the artist. So I feel like, man, even though I say no free beats, I'm saying it in the sense of, people who try to steady get a handout or steady try to get over or steady try to use the process, and then on the back end be seeing them with bread, the whole money arm, the whole telephone money shit. And it's like, yo, let me get at least 2 of those bills. You know what I'm saying? For that beat, man. You out here wearing, designer shit, but you don't want to pay the producer, man. And we the ones that's got your shit out there hot. Like, there is no song without the beat. You never heard nobody in the club like, damn, that's a hot ass acapella. No. If anything, man, the people go listen to the beat first. Like, that's what makes the groove. That's what makes the vibe. And 9 times out of 10, man, if you're a new artist and you go perform somewhere, and yeah, somebody might like that song, but it's about 3 or 4 people wondering who the fuck made that beat, because they trying to get that sound with their artist. You know what I mean? So pay the producer, man. Pay the motherfucking producer, man, because there's no free beats. No free beats 1, no free beats 2. Like I said, the free beats, man, is project worthy. Like I'm doing some beats for, people that's in my music group, like, you know what I'm saying, that's in my musical circle. I got beat geeks, and I'm doing beats for Jay, aka KOC, for Light Life. I'm doing beats for Taz Kalen. He the founder of Hitman Music. Like, this a circle, and they also getting beats from whoever they getting it from. We all bosses, so we can do what the fuck we want to do. 9 times out of 10, man, we either gonna buy a beat or they gonna get a joint for me. They steady try to get me to come out of retirement, man. Well, not really retirement, but steady trying to get me to rhyme, because I can rhyme too, but I just don't. Because I feel like I gotta have some good content, or somebody really gotta like pull the rapper, the rapper version of Eddie Cypher, out the cave. Motherfucker been hibernating with the bars, man. Really, man, I just want to make beats, man, to be honest with you, man. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. That's what I started off doing in the first place. I just pretty much started rhyming, man, because everybody else around me was rhyming, and I ain't had nobody rhyme on my beats. So I'm like, let me Kanye West these motherfuckers, But I feel like I'm my own worst critic, so some of my content don't be up to par with the certain generations and shit. But at the same time, I can't worry about that shit. I'm me. But like I said, I'm my own worst critic. But my beats though, I feel like my beats, man, This whole entire time I've been doing beats, man, everybody been like, yo, I like your sound. You got a certain sound, which is okay, which is cool. I'm humble about it, you know what I'm saying? But I also got people like, you know, that may not like my shit, which is cool too. But I guarantee it's something you like, because I got a wide ass range of, you know, creativity when it comes to beats, man. I can make some pop joints, I can make some soul joints, some country joints, old school samples, trap, drill, whatever, you know. Right? I really want to get into doing scores, though. That's where the bread at, doing scores. You know. Yeah, get into some scoring. Get into some video games, man, because I play a lot of video games, too. Not a lot, but play certain video games a lot. Welcome back to the Producer Dojo Podcast. I am Eddie Cypher, and this episode is about free beats. What y'all think about it, man? Free beats, man. Me personally, like I said, I don't agree with free beats, but at the same time I understand it, because sometimes you may have to give away free beats to get out there and get your name out there. But at the same time, when your name is out there, you know, you got to start charging them. You know, certain people don't want to pay for them. They want to do the YouTube route, which is their prerogative to do the YouTube route. But at the same time, if that song pop, you still gonna have to, you know, pay the producer anyway. They gonna find you. Trust me. They gonna find you. So you might as well, you know what I'm saying, lock in with an upcoming producer and, you know, and do your thing. And you can't be like all on no extra shit either, man. Cause it's like I was listening to Zaytoven one day. He was talking about like how Future or how Gucci used to come in and, you know what I'm saying, hear his sound, and he may have like 25 joints or, you know what I'm saying, lined up to play, but soon as they hear the first one, they like, all right, load that one up. We going with that one. It's like, man, that's the shit that I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, capture inside my studio, man. Because if you say, if I post the beat on Instagram or some shit, or post the beat up on TikTok or some shit, and you say the shit fire and shit, and then when you get to the studio and I pull up that same motherfucking beat, yo, you say the shit was fire, I pull up the same beat, and it's like, alright, that's cool, but we can rock with the YouTube joints. I'ma feel some type of way, man, because it's like, yo, man, you the one that said you liked it, and here I am. I may see what you record on that motherfucker, and you never know, man. Like, yo, right now you ain't gotta pay for it, just give me the bread on the back end. But it's like, nah, man, cats don't want to do that shit, man. They want to come in, like, whenever they hear it's for free, they're like, all right, cool, it's free, all right, bam, change the melody. If it's free, get rid of the 808s and change. It's like, come on, bruh. It's like, man, just leave it as is, man. Like, certain people like shit as is, because what you may not like, man, certain people may like. I can tell you that, man. Because it's been beats, man, that I do not like, man. And as producers, we do that. It's beats that we don't think be the GOAT, and they be the GOAT. Like, they be the green light for motherfuckers. It's like, yo, why do you choose that motherfucker? But long as you paying for it, man. Hey, I got 6 of them just like it that I don't like. We can call this the I don't like pack. So, close out the episode, man. No free beats, man. No free beats. You know, as a whole general statement, because at the end of the day, man, you gotta pay your producers. But like I said, I understand you may have to give away free beats, you know, to get your name out there. And speaking of No Free Beats 1 is out on all streaming platforms right now as we speak, and No Free Beats 2 will be out 1/26/24. Go cop that. You can pre-save that on Spotify right now. And it's your boy Eddie Cypher signing out for the Producer Dojo Podcast.